Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
Good morning to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. And as always, we're in for another amazing show this Monday morning. We are going to be talking to Mr. Cedric McDougal. He is bringing some exciting things to our very own Black Paradise, which it was called back in the day, Idlewild, Michigan. There is movies made about it. There's so many wonderful things about Idlewild, so much history. He's here to talk to us today about the history and about what he's going to be doing this summer. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, and we'll be right back.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B, Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
B, that's me. I'm also your Highland Park Press Secretary, giving you the information that you need to know, you deserve to know, and you always want to know. There's a lot of great things happening around the city. Don't forget to make sure that you are in front of the new fire station at 25 Gerald Street this Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the TIFAs. They're doing a wonderful event. They're going to have food trucks. The mayor's going to be there. There's going to be street games. We're just opening up the area to let you know what our Highland Park downtown is going to look like. So make sure you take part in all of those wonderful festivities. Right now I have joining me Mr. Cedric. Hi, how are you?
Good morning. Wonderful. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So you are you're here. I just talked to you a lot late last week, and you were game to come on the show because you have some wonderful things that's happening in Idlewild. So before we jump into what's happening in Idlewild, why don't we do a little history? Let's talk about what Idlewild is, because I don't think a lot of people know about it.
No, which is sad, and that's exactly why I chose Idlewild to have the festival. But first, let me just say, Idlewild has always been known and considered to be Michigan's Black Eden. So it's like the equivalent of Black folks' first Hamptons. But what folks don't know is that Idlewild was founded by 4 white couples who bought the land and secured the rights to the land for Black people to come and buy and build on it. And that's what we did. This was during the days of segregation back in 1912. And Black people came from across the country, mostly in Michigan. And they built homes, they built schools, they built churches, and they raised families all on a waterfront, lakefront community. So when they couldn't go anywhere else in this country and get respect, they could build on Idlewild, and that they did. One of the most famous clubs was called Club Paradise.
Okay.
All the black great acts performed there, from the Temptations, all the ones from back in the day, Louis Armstrong. So it was known for a place that black folks can come and have a great time, really let their hair down, and express their creativity. And so those are during the heydays. And if you fast forward, those elders have made their transition into the spiritual world.
Yeah.
A lot of their kids have gotten grown and moved off, and so now Idlewild has been like in a place of stagnation because
just sitting there.
Everybody left.
Collecting dust.
But there's a new resurgence of energy and ideas from what they've been doing, as well as what my festival's doing. So I'm excited about it.
Wonderful. So when was the light shined back on Idlewild? Like, when did promoters such as yourself, different people say, hey, you know what, there's some forgotten land that we have that's a part of us, and we want to start doing things again?
Well, they've always had their own festivals that are historic, like the Idlewild's Blues Festival, the Jazz Festivals, the Blessing of the Bikes, Idlewild Weekend. That's been going on traditionally.
For years?
Yes, for years.
Really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay. But once again, there hasn't been any type of new influx of ideas, and that's where Summer Oasis Music Festival comes in.
Okay.
I've been doing Summer Oasis privately for like 8 years, just homing it and cultivating it, and I knew I had a blessing from God. I had a unique concept, and I said, okay, I'm going to research where I can take this, and I wanted to take it to a place that meant something.
Okay, we're not even talking about your event yet. We're
okay,
about,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Got excited.
We have a lot of time.
Rein me in.
I want to talk about because what you're doing is so wonderful, and it's so new and creative, and different. It's something that I would even consider doing because it's just a fun thing. So I kind of want to build up to that.
I got you. No problem.
Because it's such a cool thing.
No problem.
But I do want to talk about just the history of Idlewild and what's happening there now. Like, are there still families that live on the land?
Yes, that's an excellent question, because of the fact that the fact of the matter is Idlewild is part of one of the poorest communities in Michigan. So just like you see boarded up homes in the urban areas of Detroit, you see boarded up homes on the waterfront in Idlewild.
Oh, wow.
And that's because, once again, another word for historic is old. And the elders are dying off. And the kids have relocated to Chicago, LA, New York, and this and that, and they're not coming back. And the sad part about it, the large part of today's black community, they want to go to an already established place, with the Starbucks and the shopping and this and that, as opposed to reinvesting in a historical place that needs it. So there are people still up there. They live there, and some have summer homes there that they timeshare out. But once again, with the influx of new energy, new investments, and new festivities, can only make it better. But they are still there, fighting and holding on.
That is amazing. I have to take a drive up there.
And it's an easy drive.
Really? How do you get there?
You can either take 75 north, you can drive through Saginaw, you can take 96, you go through Lansing. Next you hit Grand Rapids, then Big Rapids, then you're there. It's like only about 3 hours. Very, very easy drive.
Really?
Very easy drive.
So 75 to what? How would you get there
from well, it would be you would take 75 north, you drive through Saginaw, that's about 2 hours, then you hit 10. 10 is like one of those country roads, 2-lane driving.
Okay.
You're about 40 minutes on that road. Idlewild, Michigan is right there.
Really?
Very, very easy.
Okay.
Very easy.
Okay.
Very easy.
Wonderful. So we're going to take a short break. I want to talk to you about seeing if you're going to buy some property in Idlewild and see what your your future looks like there.
Exactly.
All right. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with your girl Marley B. Stay tuned in.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me, right here in HP. I have on joining me Cedric from, he's a promoter, and he is promoting some wonderful things in Idlewild, Michigan, just kind of shining some light on what we have, which is, when I say we, I mean Black people. What we have, we historically have this piece of land, and right now he's telling me that it's not developed. And it's an open slate, it's an open canvas, so where you can pretty much, is it open to, if you wanted to purchase something?
Yes,
for your family?
yes. I wouldn't say it's non-developed. It's developed.
It's developed?
But once again, another word for historic is old.
Okay.
So a lot of the homes are old. They can either be refurbished. Some homes just need to be knocked down, and you can drop a fabricated home or build your own. And then a lot of homes have been redeveloped, but it's a lot of investment opportunities up there. We just have to have the vision.
Okay.
And that's what is kind of challenging and frustrating sometimes, because we as a community, we want things to be already ready-made,
yeah,
or whatnot. And other communities can see beyond what's there and see what it could be. And that's the kind of vision you have to have if you want to invest in Ottawa, because it's all lakefront community.
Yeah, wow.
You can't beat it. So as we're spending money in Martha's Vineyards and the Hamptons or whatever,
yeah,
take a piece of that and put it in Ottawa, your own historical place, and make it vibrant again.
Tell me about the government there. How is it run? Is it...
Well, once again, they have different municipalities. I don't want to misrepresent myself. I'm not a governmental aficionado.
Okay.
I pretty much know how things go, but I just pretty much stay in my lane.
Okay.
So I let those who run that. I do what I do. My whole purpose is to shine light on the situation, to bring more attention to it,
okay,
or whatnot. But once again, Ottawa, they don't even have broadband. They don't have internet. So the infrastructure needs to be put in place. And
gotcha.
There are some things that a big umbrella under Experience Ottawa is doing. Experience Ottawa was started by Blair Evans and Susan Matus. They are property owners and business people in Ottawa, and a few other business-minded people, investors, who are coming together under this umbrella to really promote the history, shine the light, and get investors to come up there or whatnot. Once again, just from what I've been doing, I've had 5 people show interest in investing, and 3 actually bought properties. So the whole thing is,
that's how you do it.
Yeah, each one teach one.
Yeah.
By example.
Yeah.
And build it.
Take them by the hand and say, "Come on."
Exactly.
Let's do this thing.
Exactly.
All right. So you this is your second year with wanting to do something, or actually doing something in Idlewild. Now, what made you want to take this there? Because you've been doing your thing, as you mentioned, for 8 years, and now you're doing it here in Idlewild.
Yes. Well, I want it to be different. It's not just about having a party. It is a party, but I want to have a party with some significance.
Okay.
And so as here in Detroit, there's room for everybody doing festivals, doing their thing. But I didn't want to, come behind someone else.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be scrambling for space. So I'm 3 hours away out the way, and I wanted to mean something.
Yeah.
So when I researched Ottawa, because I've always heard about it and knew about it, but when I dove into it, I'm like, what better place to do to resurrect the spirits of our elders, pay homage to them, and the land that I'm on, Paradise Lake. Like I said, is where the Historical Paradise Club set at. We are the first new festival to be on that property, and we had the biggest attendance since the 70s.
Okay.
So I wanted where we went to mean something, and since then, Ottawa's name is buzzing again. So thanks to the creator for giving me that vision.
Yeah.
It's all working out.
Yeah.
It's
wonderful. So there's a ton of different things going on in Idlewild. Does it start in July, or does it start in August? Is it every weekend in August?
No, Idlewild pretty much is seasonal. Everything pretty much starts, I would say, late May, early June, all the way through August or whatnot.
Okay, wonderful.
But as the momentum builds, I'm sure some other things will be added to it to kind of like stretch the season through September, because the weather is like still nice in September, early October. So we're working on that right now. But pretty much everything is from late May through late August.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's talk about this Paradise Lake. So is it an all sports lake? Can you jet ski and water ski and all that on there?
Yes, exactly. We've been blessed to have some more water activities, added to the roster and whatnot. So we have kayak rentals, bike rentals and whatnot, but people can swim, can go fishing and everything.
Okay.
It is a beautiful, clear, freshwater lake. It's just amazing.
Wow.
It really is.
Wow,
really
that's
is.
exciting. So let's talk about Summer Oasis.
Yes. Let's.
This is the whole build up. So
Let's.
Summer Oasis is so different. And what inspired you to come up with this? I'm going to let you say what it is.
Okay.
Tell the people what it is.
Well, I'll tell you. First of all, I take no credit. I give all credit to the divine creator.
Yes.
This concept was heaven sent.
Okay.
I have a very, very, very large family. 12 aunts and uncles, a billion cousins. And we were, and my like black folks down south, we own property. So it was for my family reunion. I was like, you know what, Mom, we should do something different for the cousins. She said, well, just figure about it. Just think about it. I prayed about it, and it hit me. So I started calling my cousins. Let's all buy these tents. And we're going to make them real sexy. We're going to be all in the field. We're going to bring fire pits and torches. And it was amazing. And at that point, I said, okay, I got something here. So I kept doing it at my uncle's house in Southfield, cultivating it. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it came to a point where he's like, you know what? This is getting out of hand. There's too many people coming all throughout the night. I said, you're right, Uncle. I'm going to shut it down. Next time I do it, it's going to be professional. So I knew what I wanted. I was like, I have to have lakefront property. Because Summer Oasis, you think of like, the beautiful sun setting on some beautiful water and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what glamping was. Glamping means glamorous, luxurious camping. I just called myself being sexy for the ladies.
Oh, so you thought about it, but you didn't know it already existed.
I didn't know what it was. I just wanted to be, nice for the ladies.
Because that was going to be my next question. Like, you created all of this?
No. I did not create glamping. In fact, glamping, which means glamorous, luxurious camping, was done amongst the Hollywood elites and the wealthy out on the West Coast because they had the money.
Yeah.
They would go to these exotic, beautiful beaches, have all these white tents or whatever, and they called it glamping. I had no idea.
Okay.
But, but the average American and black communities knew nothing about it.
Right.
So when I found out what I was doing, that's what it was. I instantly incorporated that into my brand. That's why I said Summer Oasis, a musical glamping tent festival, because I wanted to bring this to my people. And once people see it, they fall in love with it because it's a pageantry of creativity. The same way you can create a beautiful space in your home, the same can go into your tent.
I wish I had known that you had pictures because I would have incorporated them into today's show so you guys could see exactly what we're talking about because some of the pictures that he showed me was a tent, just a regular tent, and it had an air mattress in it, and somebody creatively put like a little chandelier in there. They created a little headboard, had carpet, like rugs, like real fuzzy rugs, and just made it really cute. And so, for those of you who, the guys might like to go camping, but the girls are like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to bother with that. So they can have their own project and glam out the tent.
Yes,
and,
exactly.
So it's really fun and cool. And then why not do it with your own people and you're right off the lake and you're 3 hours away, so it feels like you're somewhere. And then there's a lot of music going on. So we're going to talk about the music when we come back. So stay tuned and stay locked in, and we'll be right back with Cedric and your girl Marley B.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know, right here in Highland Park. I am your host, Marley Black, and Marley B, that's me. And I'm sitting here talking to Mr. Cedric about Idlewild and all the fun stuff that he has going on this summer. So we were talking about glamping out your tent and all that cool stuff. So after you get there and you glamp out your tent, but before you get there, there's got to be some kind of fee, right, to
Yes, it is.
participate.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes,
So
it
let's
is.
talk about that.
And it's very, very affordable. Everything is geared to the website,
Okay.
which is summeroasisfestival.com.
Okay.
We have two sets of registrations. We have our VIP registration,
Yeah.
which is $325. That comes with 4 wristbands. Okay, so you assume if it's like 4 people in a tent, that's all divided. Very, very affordable. With the VIP comes a private VIP dinner provided by our Oasis chef, Chef Bernard, Lakeside that Friday night. You get a sponsored, really the VIP package is being called, if I can say it right, Hennessy Privilege VIP package. Hennessy is one of our proud sponsors, so they're sponsoring the VIP package. So you'll get a nice swag bag of things from Hennessy, as well as the dinner or whatnot, and then the best location to set up at, meaning you have unimpeded views of the lakefront or whatnot. The regular tent registration is $185. It will cap out at $225, which goes up the last part of the last of this month. That comes with 4 wristbands as well. So we always want to keep the freedom of camping in place for our people. So you have the option to bring your own grills, your own food, your own beverages or whatnot, because it is camping. But having said that, this is the hold up, or say this is the hard part. Our community, we don't typically buy advance tickets. We pay at the gate the day of.
Right.
And as a festival, we need that seed money to pay for things. So what we don't want to do is get sponsors to whereas it would impede what our guests can do. Because if we get a liquor sponsor, you can't bring in your own liquor.
Yeah.
We get a beer sponsor, you can't bring in your own beer.
Yeah.
We get caterers and food trucks, you can't bring in your own food.
Yeah.
But we'll have their sponsorship dollars to pay for everything.
Yeah.
But we don't want to do that.
Right.
We want to really keep it to whereas our guests can still enjoy themselves. If you want to, if you don't want to bring your own, things like that, we'll have sponsors that can provide that for you. But we need people to really register in advance, sooner than later, because that helps support everything.
Okay.
And that's been the most frustrating
that makes
part.
sense. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, so you want people to register. Where would they go register if they're watching at home right now and they want to be a part of the Idlewild Festival Glamping
Yes.
Oasis Summer Festival? How would they do that?
On the website, www.summeroasisfestival.com. It's all on the website. All the information is there,
All right.
and the registration page is there as well.
Okay, so slow down. Say it slower, just
Sure.
in case we had some people
Sure.
that's trying to find a pen at home.
It's all one word, summeroasisfestival.com.
Okay. Okay. All right, perfect. And Oasis is OASIS.
Yes,
.com. Okay,
correct.
perfect. All right, so one more time. So the VIP, you will get a private dinner.
Yes.
On the lakefront.
On the lakefront.
For $325.
Yes.
Okay,
And once again, each registration comes with like 4 wristbands.
And the 4 wristbands includes the entertainment.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
like the whole festival. Also, we have, which is on the history icon on the website, we have 4 lakefront cottages on Idlewild Lake for groups of friends who like divas, maybe like yourself, hopefully not, who don't want to stay in a tent.
Okay.
We have beautiful cottages for you to stay in. We encourage that to be groups of friends of like say 6 to 8 people to incur the cost, and that's automatically all access VIP to the festival as well.
Now, how much is that? The cottage?
The cottages are listed. We have one cottage that sleeps 8 people. That goes for $1,400.
Okay.
That's already been taken. We have one that sleeps 6 people for $1,200, and 2 that sleeps 6 people for $1,000 a piece.
Okay.
And that's why I say if it's groups of friends, it's like about less than $250
a person, yeah.
a piece, and you can still be wild, be everything,
Yeah.
or have the private chef.
Perfect.
So it's very, very, very affordable.
Perfect. That's a vacation.
Yes, exactly.
It's like
exactly.
get away for
exactly.
you're right. We always
exactly.
say how beautiful Michigan is.
Yes.
You don't really have to travel outside of Michigan to enjoy your summer.
Yes.
So that's like a vacation.
Yes.
That's not, those prices aren't
And
bad at all.
that's what I wanted to create, not like a one-night party. I
Yeah.
want to have a weekend experience.
Absolutely,
where you can be in a
absolutely.
historical place and have
Yeah.
a great time doing so.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, perfect. So we got all of that hard part out of the way.
Yes, yes.
All the business is out of the way. Now let's talk
Exactly.
about some of the fun. Like what can you expect? So after you've glamped out your tent, after you've paid everything, all your money, then what am I doing?
what you're doing is like you create your own experience.
No, I'm saying. So, what? Tell me about the music. What do I have to
Oh,
look forward to with the
music! Oh
music?
my God, the musical lineup is musically transcending. Once again, my team and I were very, very, very particular in scrutinizing of who we have on our lineup
Okay.
because they have to get the concept. You're on a lakefront property. You feel like you're somewhere else in time. So the music has to fit that.
Right.
So we have international DJs. We have a heavy lineup from Chicago as well as Detroit. All these cats have been doing their thing around the world for years. Rick Wilhite, Ray Bones, Stacey Hale, Earl Mixon McKinney, Mike Clark, Drake Pfeiffer of Urban Organic. All these cats are like from Detroit,
Oh, Drake is gonna be
Chicago.
performing.
Yes,
Okay.
it's like it's and then Chicago. It's the same thing. And these people are excited about it because something about being on a lakefront and beautiful, sexy tents.
Yeah.
It just transcends everything. So it's a musical experience.
Wow.
And it's all day and night.
Okay.
It's all day and night.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
All right. So
uh-huh.
it's going to be like just DJ sets, just
Yes,
the entire time.
yes. It'll be music from all crosses of life because it is house music heavy, but everybody will
is.
get
That's
what they
awesome.
want. Oh yeah, so it'll be
Okay.
hip hop and reggae, it'll be R&B, some blues and house, and we will eventually incorporate live bands, but right now
I like
that's
that. I like
that's
the DJ.
that's
mix,
beyond
though.
the budget.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
like that.
yes,
I like that.
definitely. And once again, we go till about 2 in the morning, and once the music stops, that's when the real party begins. That's when folks start going to this tent and that tent, fireside chats. Everybody by the fire pits, just having great conversations all off the lakefront. It's beautiful.
That is awesome.
beautiful
That
experience.
is awesome. So, how many people can you get? Are you anticipating, or do you want to have for this experience?
Well, my logistics person and I, who's part of my team, we mapped everything out. We can Paradise Lake, the grounds can hold about 100 plus tents. And that's how we measure our success. It's not about how many people come and then they drive home. It's about how many tents we get registered in tents. Because that's what Summer is. It's a glamping tent festival.
Right.
And so last year being the first one, we expected to be like about maybe 15, 20 tents, just family and friends. We had over 50 tents. We know we was
That's
going to put them at,
amazing.
and it was beautiful. I was
Wow.
humbled to tears because it's one thing to have your core support group, support. But I was seeing people that I never met before. So I'm like, they get it. They get it. And
Yeah.
they bought into the vision and they came ready to glamp.
Yeah.
And I was so touched and humbled. I was so humbled by that. Yes, it was. So this year's gonna be even bigger. That's why we have the cottages, because folks gonna can just like spread out.
Yeah.
And eventually it will get to that to whereas we're going to grow beyond the space, but we want to always keep it in Ottawa.
That's awesome.
Because
that's awesome. I love it.
That's history.
I love it. I love
Yes.
it. All right, stay tuned and stay locked in. We'll be right back with some more information from Cedric and Idlewild Festival. Thank you.
Tune in every Monday morning at 10 for Get in the Know with host Marley B, providing the city of Highland Park news, information, and entertainment. Find out what's happening in Highland Park from the city's movers and shakers. Get in the Know with Marley B. Monday mornings at 10, right here on WHPR.
And welcome back to your very own TV show, Get in the Know. I am your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. So listen, we were just kind of talking about what other things that we can cover. I don't know. Can I get a close-up, Sean, on this little bitty guy right here that I'm holding? This is the flyer. So this is what it looks like. If you guys can see this. So it's Summer Oasis, and then there are a ton. If I flip it over, there are a ton of different DJs and different performers that's going to be there. This is not just going to be a festival. This is an experience. This is something that if you have not planned a vacation this summer, and you just, the money's not right or whatever, like, I mean, throw a couple of family members together, throw a tent in the car, and drive up to Idlewild and just experience what they have to offer, because I think that this is just gonna grow and grow and continue to grow. I mean, there's festivals like this. I was just telling Cedric that there's one that I went to last year, and the name escapes me, but it's very, very popular, and it's in Nevada, and everybody's outside, and it's about $5,000 to go to be a part of it, and they don't even feed you. So, I mean, it's like, and it's not any real music or anything like that. It's just a bunch of different, like, I don't know what it's just networking. It's a very cool experience, but it's nothing, absolutely nothing like what you guys are doing, and to be able to have that right here in Michigan, right here with your own people, and something that you can just say that you were a part of is pretty crazy, right?
Exactly, exactly. And I'm so glad that you say that, because that is the whole point, is that we have the opportunity as a community and anyone who loves the outdoors to really be a part of, as you said, an experience.
Yeah.
It's not just a party, it's a great experience. You're in a historical place. And once again, once you get a taste of glamping, glamorous, luxurious camping, you'll be transformed. You'll be hooked.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm already hooked. I'm there. I'm coming. I'm going to be there. I want to do my own tent, though. You called me a diva earlier. I can get my hands dirty now. I'm not
that's
all.
What's up.
Yeah,
that's what
so I want
like.
to do my own tent. I want to go. You should probably get a sponsor to judge the best tent.
Well, we are having a glamping contest this year, so we will have judges there doing that. So once again, those who are coming, step your game up, because this year you will be judged, and there will be a nice little prize. Nothing crazy, just out of fun.
Oh no, so you got.
I'm
gonna do it when you got some money on the table. Like, you gotta have some real money on the table, so I can really clamp out my tent.
Understood.
It gotta be some competition there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's there already. Everybody, tries to outdo everybody else. So, and I just lay back because, I'm Mr. Summer Oasis himself, so you can't outdo me. But I do.
So your tent is the best tent there?
No question.
Really? So let's talk about your tent.
No question.
Let's talk about your tent.
I had to get a U-Haul to bring all my stuff up there last year.
Oh, see,
a U-Haul.
He's a show-out
so
guy.
Outside I have my lounge area, or whatever for like lounging and sitting. I have my dining area, whatnot, with an 8-foot stand candelabra. I have my cooking area, and once you go in the tent, I have my bedroom. I have a guest bedroom, and my common area, which is a lounge full of nice floor pillows on a cowskin rug. Candles everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Cowskin rug and candles everywhere. All right. So then, are you're cooking? Like, you just made a whole little apartment?
Oh yeah. I Friday night. Last year I did just a down home fish fry and some chicken and some potato wedges. The next day I did lamb chops, salmon, or whatever else. Cause see, everybody cooks their own meals, and they'll have like their own themed drinks. And it's a community, so you're come by and have some mojitos. Go over here and have some key lime martinis. Go over here and have some rum punch. And they might be doing jerk chicken over here. They might be doing sliders over here. So everybody shares their stuff.
Okay.
It's a very, very tight-knit community.
All right. So here's the other question. When you run out of something, is there a liquor store close by? Is there a grocery store close by?
Yes.
So they love to see you guys come.
Yes, exactly. And like neighboring little towns called Ludington and Baldwin, that's like Detroit, Highland Park, right there.
Okay.
They have meat stores, they have convenience stores, they have Walmarts, they have everything you need.
Do they jack up
right
the
there.
price because they know you guys are in town?
No, not yet. That's soon to come, I'm sure, too, but not yet.
Okay,
Not
all right.
yet.
Well, that's
Not
cool to
yet.
know that you got some support.
Oh
in
yeah,
case you run out of some things.
definitely, no doubt. And once again, that's the good part about it, because they get a jolt of economic boost from us being up there, and that's what we want to do. We have the historical Red Rooster restaurant that's been there for years. There, last year we had 2 of our DJs over there during the day. It was great, so they'll be there or whatnot. So we ask everybody to go around and just support as much as you can. or whatnot. That's why we have, bike rentals to ride out a while and just see everything, and once again enjoy the experience. Enjoy the experience.
You take a U-Haul truck,
Yeah,
and unload.
yeah, yeah.
And but you're running the show, so how do you run in the festival? How do you have time to indulge and
Multitask, jack of all trades, and master them all.
But I'm assuming that you have a great team behind you to help.
That
you
I
guys
do.
pull it
Oh,
off.
that I
Okay.
do. That I
All
do.
right,
No
perfect,
question.
perfect,
No
perfect,
question.
perfect.
No question. So I just want to tell everybody, everything is via the website. We have great videos on the website to showing you what goes on and to educate you about glamping, as well as Idlewild. All the registration, all the cottages, all the extra activities we have this year. It's all on the website, www.summeroasisfestival.com. Go on it, check it out, log on, look at it, register. We
When
need
is
your
the
support.
end? When is the last day to register to get the good price?
Well, okay, right now, regular registration is $185. The 1st of July, it goes up to $225, and then that's it. But we would like to have everybody registered at least 2 weeks before the event.
Right.
But, those last-minute stragglers, which we tend to be,
Right.
will accept it. But once we get to capacity, it's cut off.
Yeah. And you're gonna
It's
miss
cut
out
off.
on a good time.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
miss out on a good time. I can't see anything happening but this thing growing out of control.
Oh,
and
no
you're
question.
like, and I'm calling you like trying to
Yeah.
get a hookup. Like, hey, you remember when I interviewed you? Can
No
you
question.
can
And
you carve out some space?
exactly.
For me?
And that's why I say, I give all credit to the creator for giving me this vision, because no one else is doing it.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody, and we as Summer Oasis, we support everybody's festival. But once again, at the end of the night, at most, you got to break down and go home.
Yeah.
With Summer Oasis, you're at home. You're in your tent. You got to
Yeah.
go nowhere.
Yeah. No drinking and
So
driving.
you're good.
Yeah.
Pass out right there.
Yeah. Party doesn't have to end.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly,
All right. So, is
exactly.
there any last minute things that you want to say to my audience?
Just it was a pleasure, and I'm humbled to be able to be in front of you. Thanks to you, I appreciate that.
Well, thank you
and
for
just
coming.
we would just love to have you. So just go on the website, check it out, and just please come on up and just enjoy the experience.
All right.
Please do.
Website, slow, one more time.
www.summeroasisfestival.com. It's all right there. Yes.
All right, you heard it from Mr. Cedric himself with Mr. Idlewild of Michigan. There's a ton of things that goes on down there. We just, it's kind of like your forgotten little place, but it's beautiful. And I'm going to take some time and drive up there and just kind of check it out and see what's going on and see how I could get involved. And maybe we could maybe do some reporting from up
Do
there.
a live show.
Yeah.
Love to have you.
Huh.
There it is right there.
There you go.
Heaven sent once again.
There you go. There you go. We got to find some sponsors for that, though.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, but maybe we can do that. And so it is actually August the 18th, 19th, and 20th. So is that a Friday, Saturday,
Friday,
Sunday?
Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday is a half day because after 2 o'clock we shut down, break down, and go home.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Friday
Saturday,
night
Sunday.
you're hanging out, Saturday night you party, and
Yes,
Sunday you're just
yes.
kind of getting your stuff together,
Yes,
right?
yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
But music is still being played though.
Okay.
So it's still a festive environment.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Wonderful. Now, lastly, do people usually bring children or no children?
Yes. All ages are allowed, but we tell people this is a grown event.
Yeah.
So if you're going to bring your children, you are responsible to watch them.
Okay.
And make sure they don't veer off into the dens where grown folks are doing what grown folks do.
Right.
But it's
But
it's
there's
okay
no
for them,
like
yeah.
kids area, kids zone, bounce houses. There's nothing for them
No,
to really
no,
do.
no, no,
Okay.
no, nothing
Well,
like
maybe
that.
you gotta do something like that. Maybe.
As we evolve, we definitely will.
All right, yeah,
Yes,
you
definitely.
gotta look out for the kids.
No question.
All right, you guys, thank you. It's been a wonderful show. As always, thank you so much for joining me and Get in the Know. This is, again, your host, Marley Blackman. Marley B, that's me. I'm your press secretary. And don't forget about the TIFA this Friday, June the 30th. Make sure you are in front of the new Highland Park Fire Department, 25 Gerald Street, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tifa is launching a new event that is going to kick off the historic Highland Park downtown area, and there are going to be food trucks and street games and music, and just Reggie Reg is going to be there from 105.1 The Bounce, and there's just going to be a ton of things, and I'll be there. So come and check me out, say hi to me and Mr. Mayor Hubert Yap, and we'd love to have you. This is going to be one of the many things that's going to be kicking off for this summer's festivities for Highland Park and Tifa. So we'll see you this Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Call City Hall if you have any questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you. Have a great week.